Movement. How is everybody doing? This is Leah Thomas, sales director with our amazing company, right? So listen, we wanted to come to you because we all know that when you're trying to get your credit score increased, it takes a little bit more than just disputing items off of your credit report, right? And in an effort to help maximize our truest potentials, not only with our own progress, but also with our clients, we want to make sure that you know some other ways in which you can advise them to help increase their score. And again, this is also for you as an agent, because again, we want to be products of the product, right? So again, once we've gotten our clients signed on to the program, they've activated their services, they've sent out their dispute letters, let's go ahead and get them signed up with Experian, right? So that's going to be our first step. It's completely free of charge. So you will tell them to log on to Experian.com, create a profile, right? And this will also allow them to get a true idea of what their FICO score is, what lenders are seeing, if they're trying to purchase a home or a car, this is what's going to give them their true FICO score. So in addition to creating an account with Experian, we're going to use the Boost feature. Now, what the Boost feature does is it will ask them for a credit card or a debit card. You want to make sure that they're utilizing whatever accounts they use to pay their bills, right? Pay their utility bills, pay their car note, their mortgage, or whichever. Now, again, this is completely free of charge, but what Experian is going to do is it's going to take that payment history and give them a boost in their score. Now, some may see a dramatic increase of 30 points. Some may only see about 9 points, but we all know, small steps lead to bigger steps. So something is better than nothing, right? So again, that's going through Experian.com, creating a free account, utilizing the Boost feature to help give them a boost in their score. Next, we're going to use the Self Lender, right? So again, this is for yourself too. So we've got the Self Lender account that you can create through self.inc. That is INC. Self.inc. It's a self lender site. And here you're going to set up an account using a small monthly fee, right? You have 4 different ones you can choose from. You've got $25, $35, $48, and $150 that you can pay every month. Now, what this is doing is it's reporting your on-time payments to all 3 credit bureaus, right? So again, this is helping you to create good, lasting payment history. Now, there is an administrative fee of $9 to initially start up. So again, it's a very inexpensive way to help get our scores increased, because we all know this is an investment too, right? If we're trying to purchase that home or trying to get to that car, it's going to take a little bit more. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take some investing to also get your score to where we need it to be. So again, that's through the Self Lender account. Through self.inc, INC, you have the options to choose either $25, $35, $48, or $150. And when you're paying on these, when you're making your monthly payment, there's also interest that is being accrued as well in an account. So after you are done, you will be able to receive a full refund plus interest once you are done with the program. There's absolutely no contract, right? So they're not bound by anything. But again, it's just a great way to create some good, positive payment history, all the while being able to still get their money back, right? And it is reporting across all 3 credit bureaus. So again, we've got the Experian account that we're going to set up, which is completely free of charge, utilizing the Boost feature, right, to help boost their score. Then we've got the Self Lender account. That's through self.inc, where they're going to report all of the payments to all 3 credit bureaus to help with that payment history, right? And so I want you guys to also keep in mind, while our clients are on our program, we need to advise them, we're not opening up any other new accounts. We're not doing any hard pulls, not applying for any loans, any type of financing, nothing that's going to do an additional hard pull on their credit report, because it will hinder their processes, right? And lenders will deny them if they see any red flags, or if they see someone in the dispute process. So we want to make sure that our clients are aware. Do not apply for any type of mortgage, car loan, small business loan, anything of that nature, any type of financing while they're on this process. And so another reason is because it goes back to the inquiries, right? So we all know that 10% of our score is our inquiries, and we want to try to keep them to about to about 2 every 12 to 18 months. Anything more than that can be very detrimental to our score. Now, we handle inquiries completely separate during our dispute process. So typically what you want to do by the next, before the client gets to their second round of letters, advise them to log on to Credit Karma, Smart Credit, what we're using, any tool that will allow them to list their inquiries that they have on their credit report. And it has to also list the date that that account was pulled, right? Screenshot it. And all they have to do is just email it over to reports@united-credit.org and simply ask, or in the body of the email, request that these inquiries be disputed on the next round of letters. So again, these are just a few additional ways that we want to be able to assist our clients in really being able to maximize their potential while on our program. Because again, it takes more than just getting items removed from our credit report. And again, you want to be following this as well, right? Because we are products of the product. We all should be maximizing our potential. We have great services available to us, but we also have to be able to give some extra tidbits along the way for our clients and for ourselves. So again, guys, if you have any questions, you are welcome to either refer back to this video or, get back with your upline if you need any further clarification. But in the meantime, I would like to now bring on our VP, Mr. Jomar Ogletree. He's going to now share some additional ways in which you can continue to help your client in your process.
Amazing thing. So what I want us to understand is you want to follow these steps, what we're talking about, step by step. Don't go in your own order. Follow these steps step by step and have your clients do the same thing, because we understand some steps may cost more money than others, but we know we want clients and yourself to see a credit score increase much faster, right? And I'm going to take my glasses off because I'm not used to those yet. So I want to go in now talking about our secure credit card. And so this is, a credit card that you want to go ahead and get and make sure that your clients are getting, especially if they don't have any credit cards at this point in time. And so our credit card is currently through First Progress. And so of course you still earn commission upon a client enrolling with this credit card. So you'll still get paid out commission for that. But what you want to do is you want to have your clients go ahead and enroll, and it's like secure credit card. So that means you're putting your own money down as collateral to show creditors that you are capable and utilizing your money now, although life happened to you about a year or 2 years ago. So what you want to show people is I'm great with utilizing my own money, but in return, they're going to eventually let you borrow some of theirs, and because it's going to increase your credit score. Now we know that you want to stay under a utilization of 30%, and that's not just with one credit card, that's your total limit. But what I would tell you is that even if you don't have a secure credit card, but you currently have credit cards right now, then the secure credit card may not be the best thing for you if you have credit cards right now. But if you don't have a credit card, you want to immediately get you a secure credit card. And a couple states do not issue First Progress cards through our company, including New York State. So if you do have a client or you're in New York State, I would tell you to go immediately through your bank or your credit union or even on Credit Karma for recommendations to be able to get a secure credit card. So that's the first thing, right? I mean, after Ms. Leah explained those other things, that was the next step. Now, the other step is we want to report our rental payments on our credit report. And so what that means is that you can get credit for paying your rent every month. And we want to make sure that our clients are getting credit and points for doing that, something that they do monthly. And we want to make sure their score increases as high as it can. So we have 3 plans through our Credit My Rent. And so the first plan, of course, is you can go ahead and just start currently right now, and going forward every month, getting your rental payments reported on your credit report. Well, that's going to be $25 to set up. And then of course it's $6.95 a month. Or you can go back a year. And if you decide to go back a year, that's $85 to go back that full year, and then $6.95 a month. Or I will tell you this, if you've been renting more than 2 years, go back and get credit for that. We'll go back 2 years. And of course, that's $145 to start the program, and then $6.95 a month to report thereafter. So that's another way that you can go ahead and increase your credit score. So we just talked about secure credit card, and then we also talked about reporting your rent. Now, I want to talk about this thing called My Jewelers Club, because you may be in a situation, or clients may be in a situation where they are utilizing their max at their credit cards. They're using all their money and they're trying to pay it down. But we got to balance it out with their utilization and their capacity and amount available to them. And so there's a website that's called My Jewelers Club. And I want to make sure that you actually have this website. So we're going to make sure that we put it in the chat. But if you type in Google My Jewelers Club, because it's a long website, you want to be able to go on there. When you go onto this website, you're going to see some expensive items, jewelry, that are overpriced. Well, you're not going to buy those items for the item. You're not going to buy it at that price because you feel like that's the item you want. In fact, you're going to find an item that is the minimum of $100. You're going to find an item, a minimum of $100, and it may be a watch that looks like it's $20 and belongs in Walmart. Trust and believe, you're not doing it for the item. You're going to go ahead and buy that item, and then the application is $99. So when you check out in your checkout cart, you're going to pay the application of $99. Then you're also going to pay half of the price of the item, which is going to be $50. So now you're at $150. And then the following month, when it's due, because you're going to get a statement the following month, it's going to be $50. You're going to pay it off. But guess what just happened? They just reported $5,000 worth of credit on your credit report. So now if you have a $300 or $500 secure credit card, you just now upped your credit utilization and limit to $5,500, adding $5,000 to your credit report. So guess what? Just in case life had to happen and there was an instance where you had to go ahead and spend $300 out of $500 on that secure credit card, guess what? You still have other available credit that's available to you. So it's going to balance out. So My Jewelers Club is going to give you $5,000 worth of credit. Now, the next one is called Coast Direct. This is Coast Direct Appliances. And this is the same concept on how My Jewelers Club works. So you're going to go ahead and choose an item on less than $100. There's the application fee, and it's going to give you an additional $5,000 added to your credit report. And so that's $10,000 just a trade lines that's been added to your credit report that are legal. So that's information that you want to make sure that you're passing down to your clients, but also as an agent that you are utilizing each one of these resources that we are talking about, because you want to be a product of the product and have a strong sense of what good credit feels like. So when you're talking to other people, we know exactly how to help them. So I'm just going to go back and list what we talked about. You're going to go ahead and create an Experian account. Then we're going to go ahead and Experian Boost. We're going to go ahead and report our payments utility payments, all those different things. You're going to do self-lender. Then you're going to go ahead and make sure that you don't apply for anything, and then get your inquiries that are currently on your credit report removed through our customer support. Then you're going to go ahead and get a secured credit card. You're going to report your rent on your credit report, My Jewelers Club, and Coast Direct. And I can tell you this, that when you follow all those steps within a certain time frame, you're going to be successful. Don't try to feel like you have to do all these within 1 week. Take steps, but each month you should be doing something in regards to improving your credit score on top of beyond the dispute process. So again, this is Vice President Jomar Ogletree and Sales Director Ms. Leah Thomas. We want everybody to know that you can win with excellent credit. We'll talk to y'all soon. Hey there, and they say yeah, and they say that.